in the house. All right.
Yeah.
South Africa here, United States here. We've got UK here. All right, Angela, where are you calling from? Angela. Remember?
Yes.
Awesome. And who invited you today?
Well, I saw it post in the group that I'm in, so.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you're here to learn today. Welcome. We've got Bongani with us. Bongani, where are you calling from? Just unmute and let us know. We've got South Africa here. We've got United Kingdom here. United States is here. Let's see, who else? Hey, there's Mr. Fred Moore, our Bancus corporate trainer now. Hello, Fred.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody.
And in a few minutes, we're going to share a little video. Mr. Fred, you be so kind of let everybody in while we're doing it. Just be in a minute or two. We want to share something with you that was special that we did in Mexico City, Fred and I, where we were just at the corporate office a couple of weeks ago. Mafa, where are you calling from? Mafa. M-A-P-H-A. We've got Wainwright. Welcome, Wainwright. We've got Deborah. Welcome. Let's see, who else do we have here?
Andrea, can I just ask a question, please?
Well, we'll take questions a little later, but we will answer all of them. Hello, Giorgio from Mexico.
Good to see you too. Thanks for the invite.
Definitely. We've got United Kingdom in the house. King F, our new South African sales director, calling in from South Africa. Hello, Zaf. All right. Welcome. All right. Nikoluka, I'll get this right one of these days. Welcome, and Kaluko. Excuse me. If you can say hello, go right ahead. If you haven't been identified yet, you can unmute and say hello. We're not going to bite you. Maddie Smith. Welcome, Maddie. All right, Fred.
Dr. Jennifer. Hello.
Hi, it's Nkululeko.
Nkule, welcome. From where, sir?
I'm in Durban in South Africa. Thank you, sir.
Durban is in the house. Johannesburg is in the house. Mexico, South Africa, United States. And we're going to share with you a little bit of video that some of you might not seen yet, but we're letting some people in. Mr. Fred will do that. And this is exciting, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to share with you what Fred and I experienced at the corporate office. Fred, can you see my screen, Fred? Fred, you're muted.
No, yeah, I see it.
Okay, thank you. Here we go.
Not hearing from outside.
Kodwa check it out. Into emnandi futhi kale nto yamanje. Akusho ukuthi
lento kanti Mr. Price bona Mr. Price
Mr. Price kahle kahle.
ukhokhe ngo-Payjoy.
Ngo-Payjoy kanjani?
On our new airplane, Mr. Charlie, the co-founder, is a commercial airline pilot for 20 years, and it was an amazing experience. We're going to be flying that all around, ladies and gentlemen. That time we went to we went to Puebla, and we were in an Italian village in Puebla. If you haven't heard about it, if you want to see Johannesburg and Durban for 10 plus days, full of amazing things. In fact, let me share some things with you here, if I may, while we're waiting for more people to join us.
The office is in Puebla?
We'll be in, our offices are in Mexico City, and we'll be in Puebla, where there's an Italian village replicated. Amazing, just looks like exactly like Italy.
Okay.
So if you go to Italy, come to Mexico City because we'll be going there as one of our events at the anniversary program in December. But right now, take a look at this, everybody. This is where we will be. Whoop, let me bring it up again. There you go. Giorgio, can you see that on the screen, Giorgio?
Yes, Bancus.
Thank you, sir.
Global
This is the
Roadshow.
Bancus Global Roadshow. We're kicking off in South Africa, July 14th to the 23rd. And you see some fun things we're going to do there. We're going to go to a Lions Park safari. We're going to take a cruise around. We're going to have training sessions, power breakfast, learning lunches, VIP dinners, leadership dinners. It is going to be recognition awards all around. An amazing time for our team in South Africa, which Mr. Zaff is our sales.
And you can, I always say, people come into crypto and they touch some projects that give you unrealistic returns, and people get used to that. And guess what? They get scammed after scam after scam. And with Bancus, you got legitimacy, you got real people behind it, people that care about you. And for me, I can build my legacy here, knowing I can go and sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, and my funds are well taken care of. So yeah, I love Bancus. It's a lifestyle company, and simple as that. Yeah.
We're going to have an awesome time in South Africa. We can't wait to come down there and put a little gasoline on the fire. That's what we're going to do. So I wanted to share that with everybody. Welcome guests, welcome members. We're glad you're here today. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. for our matinee production. And then we're back at 8 p.m. Eastern time as well. Also on Wednesdays, we have a training done by our new Bancus corporate trainer, Mr. Fred Moore, who's with us here today. More about that later. As we've been we're going to be introducing some new products, some updates. By USA, I'm always thankful and grateful to be hosting these calls because we're here to help people learn and earn. So this is called a business conversation presentation where we're going to have a little participation. And I have a little disclaimer. I keep everything very simple. My disclaimer is nothing is my fault. Repeat, nothing is my fault. Do not shoot the messenger, all right? But having said, can mitigate and minimize risk. Although I do encourage you to do your due diligence, there's risk in every opportunity. I'm not a lawyer, financial advisor. In my opinion, there's a few too many of them. We're just here to share some information that we believe is a solution. What do I mean by that? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. One moment. I did it again. Fred, hang on. I've been using my card all day. All right. Yes, this is a live Zoom with warts and all. Okay, so we're here today to share with you a bit of brief of my background as to why it's all over the world. It's not just here in the United States. As you know, today we've got people here from UK, South Africa, Mexico, all over. It's been amazing. And we've got our friends here from Argentina. We've got people here from Australia. We are now in 164 countries and have over 135,000 members. This team here has almost 40,000 at the moment and growing every day thanks to you. So, having said that, my background is in banking. I'm involved in online marketing for 20 years, built teams of 20 million a year in 40 countries plus. And I'm here today because I was introduced to this card and I was looking for a solution. I was looking for a way to leverage and use my currency, ladies and gentlemen. So I got to meet Mr. Alejandro Castro, the founder and CEO of Bancus. Bancus is a technology company. With all due respect, it's not just a platform in Mexico City. We have offices in Spain, offices in Costa Rica, offices in Colombia, mainly Latin America. 2015, we were the number one data mining crypto company in all of Latin America with 14,000 devices. We've been written up in Forbes magazine. Mr. Alejandro Castro is considered one of the top 40 executives in Latin America today. We also are joined with another company that manages all the cybersecurity for Microsoft and oracle of Latin America. So, having said that, I was impressed that Bancus had been in business, and Alejandro and Charlie have been partners for 21 years. But I was more impressed when Mr. Alejandro Castro said to me, we want to democratize cryptocurrency. We want to monetize cryptocurrency in everyday life for everyone in the world. That caught my attention. I could get around that, my arms around that, my head around that, because I want to be impactful and significant in the world. So having said that, a little participation if you would. Raise your hand electronically or physically if anyone here has lost money in cryptocurrency before, like me. Yeah, put the hands up. It's okay. You're not alone. Giorgio's got his hands up. Fred, myself, Paul, and Kuliko, D. Nelson. Who else? Oh, Mr. Zaff, of course. Yes. There's Sandra that had a website. And one day I woke up, the money was gone, the website was gone, and I learned that's called a rug pull.
Mhm.
Yes, maybe you were involved in one of those too. Yes, so you're not alone, ladies and gentlemen. So here we're going to talk about things. If you're new to cryptocurrency or the digital economy, we're going to talk about things like blockchain, which I think is the most important technological development of our time because it can't be hacked, according to many experts. The data can't be stolen, manipulated. We operate on a blockchain for your convenience. So, ladies and gentlemen, raise your hand if you want to get paid while you sleep, like I do. Go ahead, keep those hands up. Giorgio's hand is up. Fred's hand is up. Wilhelmine from Canada's hand is up. Paul's hand is up. Everybody's hand should be up. Everybody's hand should be up. We want everybody to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. And how do we do that? With smart contracts. What's a smart contract? Simply, it's a written agreement on the blockchain that's written in code that executes certain commands like pay us. Pay us now. Pay us right now. What I call right now money, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do with Bancus, smart contracts, blockchain. And if you're new to the digital economy, why would you want to learn about the digital economy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here in the United States, 53 million people now use cryptocurrency. 7 countries use crypto as their national currency. I've been to Honduras. I've been to Belize. Panama, El Salvador has their own Bitcoin bank. Things are changing around the world. Here in the United States, JP Morgan just announced they're taking Bitcoin. Bank of America taking Bitcoin. Fannie Mae, the largest mortgage holder in the country, taking Bitcoin. They are still involved with AI, but they are also moving into real world assets. We're going to talk about that a little bit later too. One of our new products coming out. So lots happening at Bancus. So why are you here today? Well, maybe you're here for your children. Maybe you're here for your grandchildren. Maybe you're here because your retirement is not the dream you thought of, but maybe a nightmare. Why you're here? Maybe you're here for your lifestyle. Maybe you're not living your dream. Maybe you're not driving your dream car, living in your dream house, whatever your why is. I believe we have a solution for you with Bancus, with this card, and now our entire ecosystem with 5 new products coming out. So today, I'm going to give you a short overview. I keep things simple, everybody. A short overview. We're going to do a little demo on the app today to show you how simple it is to use this app, how user-friendly it is to use this app. By the way, our app you cannot find in the App Store. It is a proprietary software. It is a decentralized app. See, Bancus, ladies and gentlemen, is a decentralized fintech company with a simplified KYC, which we're going to explain in a few minutes. So let's begin, shall we? And if you just joined us, welcome. We're so glad you're here. I see Ms. Shireen, one of our leaders from Curacao, with us. Curacao is in the house. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So let me go into our screen here and bring up, got a lot of things we can talk about today. Let's see. There we go. A lot of activity happening at corporate. We were just here a couple of weeks ago, In my position with the company as president of the division, I get to go to Mexico City about every 4 weeks or 5 weeks. But now we're starting to do our road show with South Africa being our first stop in July. Okay, so let's go into our shared program here and bring up, there we go. Let a few more people in. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you handling the controls there. So, Bancus, ladies and gentlemen. So I had to ask Mr. Alejandro, what does Bancus mean? You know, I don't speak Spanish. I speak Spanglish. I'm the only one at the corporate office that doesn't speak Spanish. And so having said that, I had to ask Alejandro, what does Bancus mean? I thought it was a Spanish word. No, he said it stands for the Bank of Us. Wow. Where you and I can have our own digital fintech company that decentralized around the world. What a concept that is Bancus. So today we're going to talk about Bancus, Bancus versus banks. What does Bancus offer? Bancus, and more Bancus. So if you just joined us, we are a next generation digital bank and fintech company. Once again, we are a decentralized fintech company with a simplified KYC. And what we do, ladies and gentlemen, which I like the best, is we keep things simple. I like simple. The older I get, the more I like it. So we provide simple, secure access to international banking products and programs. You know, we're in an emerging market. We're like Uber was 10 years ago, or Airbnb. And in that respect, ladies and gentlemen, my question for you, would you rather be with a growing company with some growing pains or a dying company? I would imagine a growing company. So we're not perfect. We just say we're making Bancus better every day. And what we have is an offer, a turnkey payment solution. I call it, this card, a global payment system. This is not an exchange. This is not a wallet. It is a global payment system. And we're utilizing it through technology, using scalability and efficiency to provide the best product in the industry today. So we talk a little bit about vision, purpose, and mission. Our vision is to be the world's leading, most trusted, and fastest growing digital and financial institution. Building a global financial network, here you go, driven by innovation, security, and inclusion. Innovation, we're a technology company. You know, one thing I've learned about Bancus and about Mr. Alejandro Castro, who is like Elon Musk on steroids. Never say never. We are constantly improving and increasing and changing in a good way. We talked about security with our blockchain and inclusion. What does that mean? Ladies and gentlemen, there are millions of people in the world who are in the deep banking community. They are excluded from the banking system, not anymore, not with Bancus. So in our mission statement, we provide high-quality digital financial solutions, combining technology, education, and a collaborative model. You and I in our ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, because we are setting records. We are setting records as a community because of you. Our purpose is to drive financial progress to millions of people. See, ladies and gentlemen, we want to serve the masses. Mass consumption, and that leads to what's called a tipping point, which we're getting close. Our projections are we'll have over 300,000 members by the end of the year. You hit a tipping point, then you have critical mass, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, you're one of the first in your state, in your country, to learn about Bancus. Yes, because we are new. And when we say we have 140,000 members, that's out of 8 billion people. Just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Our values are based in trust, our core values, trust. And I believe you create trust through transparency. So today, if you're a guest, you're going to hear some things that maybe you might run away. But I'd rather tell you, I'd rather share with you the challenge and the journey we've had to get to the point where we're at today. Security, as I mentioned, the blockchain, innovation, of course, with simple solutions, financial inclusion around the world, community like you and me, and excellence, always striving for excellence. So what's the difference between banks and Bancus? Well, what do banks do? Let's just be real simple. I was in the industry. I own part of 3 banks. Banks have the best revenue model in the world. They take your money for free, and they make more money. Think about that. Who else does that? They give you a little interest. They charge you high fees. They want all your information, sometimes your blood type. That's the banking system. It's not for you and I. It's for the 1%. What does Bancus do? Well, we are transparent. We have low fees. Instant transactions without any intermediaries because of our smart contracts. Getting paid not now, but right now. We utilize a global access, any country with an internet connection, 24/7 platform. And by the way, most important, you have control of your funds. You have the custodial rights to your funds. In banking, you sign those away when you sign the papers. Not here. You have the right to your money. All we do is provide the access. All we do are a gateway so you can use the banking, the process, and the system, as you'll learn today. You have the right to your funds, ladies and gentlemen. So having said that, what do we offer different? Well, right now, if you're a guest, you can register with the person who sent you their code online for free. I don't think there's anything better than free. Yes, all you need is an email and a username. There is a simplified KYC system. Now, let me break this for a minute and share with everybody what do I mean by a simplified KYC system. Well, in Bancus, you as an individual are not buying and selling crypto. You as an individual are not trading crypto. Bancus is. See, the funds we use at Bancus are through a exchange. In fact, Fred and I met the founder of the exchange called CryptoLate, based in Eastern Europe. They're a third-party exchange. Bancus has used them for years, millions and millions of dollars. And that's where we convert the crypto. But you don't do it. See, when you operate in the Bancus brilliant system, you're using fiat, believe it or not. Through our treasury fund, we forward fiat to you immediately, so you can use it in our system. Isn't that interesting? And what do I mean by that? You'll learn about our card in just a minute. So we have a simplified KYC, and we do this through the Bank of Mexico, one of the largest banks in the world. Our offices are based in corporate Mexico City. And by the way, this has been evaluated by regulatory agencies, and we have passed the litmus test. In fact, MasterCard and Visa have passed us through the test. So I believe we have a bulletproof system, and that's so important to me because the last company I was with got shut down by the SEC. Don't want that to happen again. So we have a system that I believe is bulletproof, and you'll learn about it in a minute. But now let's talk about these cards. These amazing cards that we have. We've got a new one. We're coming out with so many cool things. I got to show you a few things here today. Here's my other card. I got that one there too. Okay, so we have a plastic card. We have a metal card, and it is metal. Drop it, and you'll find out. So the plastic card is $35 and $15 for shipping. And what do you get for that? Well, the daily spending limit on our plastic card is $5,000 a day. Very generous for a $50 card. And you can load it to $50,000 a month. Now, the metal card is $85 and $15 for shipping. And you have a daily spending limit of $15,000 a day and a load limit of $250,000 per month. Again, very generous for a $100 card. Now, if you were to order a plastic or a metal today, we have a special. You will get a free digital card immediately. Our digital card has a daily spending of $2,500 and a $10,000 per month limit. And you can use that for online payments. Now, very soon, we are looking to link our digital card to Apple Pay and Google Wallet. It's been a while, we know. Apple is a very slow-moving company, but we're getting close. We do expect to have it very soon available, so you can go tap at your next Starbucks. So what are the benefits of these cards, ladies and gentlemen? Why would you want this card? Why is this one of the hottest cards in the market today? Well, because, see, for example, this card here is a Visa card. Now, we started with MasterCard, and everyone's going to ask, why do you have Visa now? Well, look in your wallet or purse. Do you have a Visa? Yes. Do you have a MasterCard? Yes. You probably have one of each. Now we're available in 150 million locations around the world. Just think about that. That's amazing. 150 million. Is that enough for you and I? I do believe. So we're MasterCard and Visa. You can use this card at a restaurant, a gas station, a market, anywhere they accept MasterCard or Visa. And what does that mean? In essence, you're able to use your cryptocurrency in our system, ladies and gentlemen, with our simplified KYC. The whole model I just shared with you. So our first major benefit, oh, by the way, with the black card, a special option's coming out, not available quite yet. But let's just say Giorgio here wants to go out and spend a little more than $15,000. Maybe he's looking for a new Rolex. Rolex might be about 30 or 40,000. Well, with the black card, Bancus black card, you're going to be able to apply for a one-time extended transaction up to $100,000 and acquire that Rolex watch. Wow, isn't that amazing? Or for you ladies, maybe some jewelry. And being that we have a $250,000 load limit, I wouldn't be surprised if you have something bigger, maybe a boat like Mr. Fred had before or wants to have again, of course, or maybe some type of a villa or somewhere in the world. I believe we will be able to help you do that. Special privileges with the black Bancus metal card. There's going to be some other benefits coming out with that card very soon you don't want to miss. So the first benefit is MasterCard and Visa all over the world. Second benefit is amazing. Raise your hand, ladies and gentlemen, physically or electronically, if you... One thing I don't like about travel is currency exchanges. Why? Currency exchange wants all your information. Yes, they might want your blood type. Yes, they charge high fees. And they have a business model where when I was in Mexico City a week or so ago, I went by one just for fun. And they said they'd give me 17 pesos for my $1. And I thought, okay. But when I bring it back, it's only 14 pesos. It's a little bad decision financially, currency exchanges, in my opinion. So what's the solution? You now will be able to take this Bancus card, go to an ATM, and withdraw the fiat currency of the country you're in. So, for example, if you're in the United States, you would get dollars. Mexico, you would get pesos. Europe, you would get euros. You'd get the rand. You get the rupee in India. Wherever you are, you would get the currency of that country by using your Bancus card at an ATM. Another great benefit, no fees. No fees from Bancus. Now, there will be a fee from the network of the ATM. We don't own those yet. Citibank, Chase, BMO, whatever it is, but not Bancus. No fee. That's huge. So I love the fact that we can travel around the world and use our MasterCard, Visa, or digital card and go to an ATM even. Amazing, amazing. The third benefit, I really didn't understand when I first heard it. I had asked Mr. Alejandro, why would we do this? Well, a lot of people, maybe you, have some family in a different state or a different country. Maybe you're supporting that family member. Maybe you have children in college, and maybe they need money every single day, trust me. With Bancus, you can now send money over our blockchain. We call it easy email money with just the email of the person. They do have to register for free, and you can even register for free and not have a card and still use this service. Think about it. So you can send funds to someone in another state, another country, no fees. No MoneyGram, no Western Union, no bank wire transfer with high fees and want all your information, take 5 days. Not at Bancus. You just use our simple system where you put in their email and off the money goes and they will get it within 60 seconds. Now, why would we do that as a free member? Well, because there are people in the world that cannot afford our card. So you can send them the funds and they can get their card. And then if you send them more funds, they can go to an ATM, take it out, or use it like a MasterCard or Visa. What a blessing. What a system. This to me is just incredible. So 3 major benefits of Bancus. Now, before I begin our app, I share with you our app. I'm just going to give you an overview. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Mr. Fred Moore, our Bancus corporate trainer, does a whole training on the app in detail. Later, he'll post it in our chat, so you'll be able to copy the link and come join us. And that's detailed. I'm just going to do an overview. I get the easy job, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I just want to make sure you understand this will be an overview. I'm lucky that way. But I want to talk about Bancus, as a matter of fact, because we had some challenges when we started. Yes, we had a processing company. Now, you might not understand processing and merchant services, but they are very responsible for approving your transaction. It's not MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express. It's the processing company. And we had one that couldn't handle our growth. They couldn't scale, so we had some challenges with our cards. I'm being very transparent with all of you today because I want you to know the truth. So we're having challenges. So on the executive committee where I sit as president of the division, we made that decision that was not easy. We decided to stop delivering cards. That's not easy because guess what? That's how Bancus makes some money. But we decided to hold off because we wanted you to have 100% product. So what we did, though, we went out and found the largest processing company in Latin America. We did even more than that, though, ladies and gentlemen. We expanded resources. In fact, we bought 2 companies because we wanted more banking index numbers. What are BINs? They basically control MasterCard and Visa. You need more of those to have more diversity, more expansive lateral movement. So we picked up some BINs by buying 2 companies. We also expanded our staff. In fact, we have now the ability in-house to design these metal cards because we wanted to control the supply chain. So we have a department for that now. We increased our staff in support, in logistics. We increased our technology department. We brought on more people internally for different areas and functionality. We have now a corporate office, our own corporate office. We have another office, but a corporate office on the 19th floor or 18th floor. Beautiful building, beautiful view. And why did we do that? Because we're here to stay. We're looking long term. We want to be sustainable. We want to be number 1 in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. See, truthfully, when all this came down, the founders could have closed the doors, could have ran away, taken the money, gone to China, gone to Brazil, gone wherever. But they did not. They stood strong. We've stayed on camera, Fred and I and the other leaders here, answering questions all along the way. So in the last 4 or 5 months, it's been a challenge, but we grew. We grew. We did what's necessary. And now today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to tell you, we have the largest processing company in Latin America. We have now delivered over 20,000 cards going out because some people ordered their cards and didn't get them because we stopped delivering. Yes. So if you're waiting for your card, it is on the way. We've been sending thousands out every week. In fact, the first day I was in Mexico City at corporate a couple weeks ago, we received 20,000 cards. The next week, Fred joined me. We had 20,000 more cards come in. We're now expecting 75,000 more cards coming in. So the cards are coming out. Just so you all know, I know people have been waiting a while for their cards. However, all the way through this, you could have used your digital card. 100%. It was available. Okay? So I go through this because, see, when I joined Bancus, I knew there were some challenges. One was shipping and delivery. One was support. We brought on a company, 599 Cargo, that now services 40 countries. We have now set up 42 what I call logistical coordinators around the world to move cards. Because, see, ladies and gentlemen, the challenge you have in logistics today, you may not know, there's a couple wars going on. There's some tariffs going on. Then you have your customs. Then you have your post service. So it is a nightmare. We had DHL lose 1,000 cards. So I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know what's been happening and how we have grown through it. Because now we are strong. You know, I said when we first started, we were ready for Bancus. I don't know about you, but I was looking for a way to use my crypto. I was looking for a way to leverage. But Bancus wasn't ready for us. But I can tell you today, from my position, Bancus is ready. You're going to see and hear that with the new products coming out as well, because we also develop new products in the intro. So let me show you the app. We'll take some questions. I just want to get through some of this, but we will take some questions, of course. So I'm going to share my screen here. See if I can do it. This is a live demo, everybody, so bear with me because I am not a techie person. If I can do this, anyone can do this. And by the way, if you're new with us, you're going to get a code from the person who referred you. You're going to acquire funds, meaning you're going to want to acquire USDT or USDC, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we use in Bancus, stable coins. Now, once you go out and acquire some USDT or USDC or swap the crypto you already have, you're going to do that in your own Web3 wallet. If you don't have a Web3 wallet, you'll learn, ladies and gentlemen. This is about learning as well, learning and earning. And we all need to learn because the world is changing. So, and I'm so thankful. We have somebody in our community that's 14 years old, and we have somebody who's 90 years young. Yes, it's for anybody and everybody. You just need to learn. You have to be willing to learn. So you get a Web3 wallet, you get some USDT or USDC, and you're going to transfer those funds to Bancus. And now let me show you how this magic works. Here's my home screen. I'm going to open my Bancus account. And when you do this, you're going to log in. You need a username and an email. That's it. Very simple. Now, I've already done that. So it's going to ask me, do I want to use biometrics or a PIN email? Now, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when I started, I used a PIN email because I've done it before. I'm a little lazy. But I learned Yahoo shuts down. Google shuts down. And if that happens, you cannot get into your account. Not a good idea. So let's do the biometric, shall we? All you do is click biometric. You set up a passkey. Once you do that, it lets you write in, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. This is on your iPhone or Android. And this is the Bancus app, a proprietary, decentralized app that you cannot buy at the App Store. You will receive this with the code from the person who invited you, and you'll download this on your phone, and we'll help you do it. There's a training tomorrow. We have videos. Now, as you can see, it's very, very simple. Here's a card balance. Here's a crypto balance. And up on top here, you can do crypto. You can do card. You can do both. There's also yo-yo. And I'm going to explain the yo-yo in a minute to you, because that's a new development. So here I am with my Bancus app. And so what I want to do is I want to transfer funds from my Web3 wallet to my Bancus app. Why would I want to do that, ladies and gentlemen? Because I want to load the card to use the card. Load the card to use the card. Very simple. We don't want your money. We want you to use the card. So all you need to do is come over here and click deposit. Very simple. Deposit. Because you're transferring and deposit your funds into Bancus so you can load your card. So when we first started, all we used the Binance BEP20 smart chain. But now, look at this. USDT works. You can use the Binance smart chain, the Ethereum ERC20 network, the Tron TRC20 network to move your USDT or USDC. So let me come over here and I'm going to click Ethereum. And as you see, it says send only USDT for Ethereum ERC20. Only send USDT. You're using the Ethereum network. We do not accept Ethereum coins, Tron coins. All we do is USDT or USDC, but you can use their network. So right here, I click understood, and there's the QR code. Here is the address you can copy and paste. So you'll take this QR code or address to copy and paste, and this is what you're going to receive your funds in from Bancus. So you send your funds from your wallet to here, and once you do that, it's going to register into our account. You'll see in the crypto account your funds. Okay? Now, the crypto account will allow you to buy a card. In fact, all you do is come down to My Cards down here at the bottom, click it, and it shows your cards. And it'll ask you, do you want to get a card? Get a card, and you say yes. It'll take it right out of your crypto balance. Again, $100 for the metal, $50 for the plastic. Once you get that, you're going to get this free digital card. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a limited time offer. This will expire very soon. We've been running it through the maintenance very soon because we do have some maintenance going on. So right now you get your digital card, tap it, it'll open up. Whoop, let me do that. And you can use your digital card immediately for online payments. I just used mine yesterday for my cable at my house. Now, another great feature here. What if you can't find your card? What if your ex has your card and you don't want them to use it? Just kidding. Come down here and block your card in the app. No one can use it till you unblock it. Another security feature. Down here, there's some new features for the members. You can actually add more cards into your account if you like. Not only that, but you can, let me do this, I'm going to scroll up. You can color code your cards to keep them straight. Where's that at? Let me find customize. There you go. So if I've got 3 cards, I can put a different color on them. I can put a little nickname on them. These are all new developments, ladies and gentlemen, that our tech team is always working on to continue. So having said that, let's go back to our home screen because you just transferred your cards. You just deposited the transferred your crypto. You deposited your crypto into Bancus and you ordered your card just like that under My Cards. Now, let me show you another feature. Let's say you have your card and you want to load your card, whether it's the digital card or the physical card. Load your card means you want to put money on it so you can use it. All you do is click load. Look at that. Very simple. Load your card. And right here, I'm going to put in $5 because I'm a big spender. Just kidding. You got to have some fun, everybody. Now you're going to see some Mexican pesos. You're going to say, what is that? I'm not spending $87.80. No, you're not. We use the peso as a conversion rate. We're based in Mexico City. We work through the Bank of Mexico. So that makes sense. So don't be alarmed when you see some pesos. Now you will see a fee of 4%. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do not charge a fee at the ATM. We do not charge a monthly subscription fee. No. The only fee we charge is when you load your card to use your card. Very simple. 4%. So if you want to put $100 on your card to go have dinner, it's going to be $4, 3 of which goes to Bancus. And I will tell you, I'm very happy Bancus gets $3 because we want to be around a long, long time. We want to be sustainable. I want to use this card for a long, long time. But 1% goes into our referral program, which you're going to see in a minute, which is blowing up right now for people to get massive passive residual income. Yes. So that's how we load our card. So I'm going to come down here and click load card. And what happens? I see something on blockchain, date and timestamp. Everything is transactional. Everything is visible. Records of everything, documents of everything. Continue. And right there, my $5 is going from my crypto account to my card. Isn't that amazing? Through our brilliant system. You don't have to do anything else. Click load. Isn't that a blessing? You don't have to go to a different exchange. You don't have to do this or that. No, 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 no. Now, how do I know the $5 went on the card? Well, I can see it, but come down here and click My Transactions and look what happens. Everything is documented. There's the $5 put onto my card. You will see your deposits here. You will see your charges on your card here. You will see your bonuses here. Everything. See right here? I bought something. I bought a little gift from Mr. Alejandro. The Pocket. This is awesome. Records all your notes, all your information. I bought it right there online with my digital card. Amazing. So everything is documented for your records. Let's go back to the home page. And so we've shown you how to transfer your funds, deposit your funds. We've shown you how to do your card. We've showed you how to load your card to use your card. You know, it's so funny. When I first got my card, I ran to a store to use it, and it didn't work. I said, what the blank? You can fill it in. I didn't load the card. There was nothing on the card. You have to load your card to use your card. But you know what? I was out with Mr. Charlie a couple visits ago to Mexico City, and we were at beautiful dinner, and he didn't load his card either, so I don't feel so bad. He's the co-founder. So you load your card to use your card. We showed you how to check your transactions. Now, the last thing I want to show you, one other thing after that, is how do you send money? How do you send money to your family and friends in another state, another country, for no fee? No MoneyGram, no Western Union, no bank wire transfer that wants all your information and 5 days to wait and high fees. All you do is come over here and click send. It's that simple. And right there, you put in the person's email. As long as they're registered for free, and as long as you're registered for free, but I recommend everybody get a card, you can send them funds. How much you want to send, and this is for free. You click the button, they'll have it within 60 seconds. What a blessing. What a blessing. So the last thing I want to share with you, and then we'll take some questions, is our account area here. Let me click accounts. In the account, you'll see your referral code. You'll see your information. Here's the bonuses we'll show in a minute. This is another account for me. That's why there's zeros. Now, scroll down and you're going to see the help center. Now, when we first started, we had this service ticket process, and you could load it now in any language. You can download, you can screenshot, but we've expanded this. In fact, once you put in all the information and send it, you're going to have a choice. You can use an email to our card support for your card situation. You can have an email for our logistics department to track and find your card, perhaps. And also an AI bot. Yes, we have our own AI bot that we've introduced that's going to help in moving all this information, ladies and gentlemen. And let me come to it in a minute. I'm going to share it with you because, whoop, is that it? Let me see. Nope. I want to share with you. Oh, here's a picture. Let me share my screen because you can't see this. Got a lot of fun stuff back here. Okay, replace current share. Yes. Let me show you a picture here. Here is Charlie with some cards. As I said, we have got cards. There's Mr. Charlie, and he's so happy he's got cards to send out to you. So they are on their way. But let me show you our AI bot, and then we're going to answer some questions. And there's just lots of information here, everybody. Here it is. Okay, let me scroll up. Can you see that, Fred or Giorgio?
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go.
Yes.
Meet Anna, your customer's 24/7 AI support agent. Anna works across WhatsApp, email, text, and Telegram, all connected to one intelligent system. She speaks 9 languages automatically: Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, German, and more. No setup needed. How can I help you? Card pricing, activation steps, shipping status, crypto deposits. Anna answers instantly from the Bancus knowledge base. For shipping questions, Anna asks for the registration email, checks the CRM, and gives real-time status: name, country, carrier, tracking. She also detects scam patterns instantly and warns your community before any damage is done. When a case needs human expertise, Anna transfers it to the right specialist: shipping, transactions, or general support, with full context and notes. Behind Anna, a trained team handles complex cases, logistics, fraud resolution, and account issues. Your customers are always covered. 80% of cases resolved by AI. Under 30 seconds response time. 24/7 availability. Bancus support. Powered by AI, backed by humans. Tell your community. Just message Anna.
Thank you for choosing us, and we hope to assist you again soon. Goodbye for now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to share that with you because we're not perfect. We're just making Bancus better every day. And thanks to the technology, we're looking to always improve. So I wanted to give you that overview. In a few minutes, I want to share with you the referral program you do not want to miss because we've got some people here blowing it up. But we'll open up some questions. If you have a question or a testimonial, or if you just got your card, raise your hand. We want to hear about it because we're excited. Rodney Jefferson. Rodney, where are you calling from, sir?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Right, sir. Did you have a question or a testimonial?
I have a question.
Sure.
So, my upline is on the call as well, but
Okay.
he gets something about something is going on where there's a waiting on a maintenance mode to be lifted on which card is that? Because I wanted to get that black one.
Sure.
I wanted to get the metal one.
Okay, good, Rodney, great. Let me explain to everyone. So at the moment, we are under maintenance in our app. It does affect anyone who registered and activated a card before December, okay? So that's under maintenance. We are working hard. The reason we're under maintenance, I'll tell you the truth, of course, as I always do. Our processing company, our first processing company that we don't use as much anymore, is kind of the sticking point right now to get Apple Pay and Google Wallet going. That's what we're working on. You know, usually it takes about 6 months to get Apple Pay. When we first had it, it took about 3. We're striving to get it back. I talked to our chief operating officer. In fact, yesterday, we want to get it within the next couple of weeks or less. As soon as we do, you'll know. But once that's done, the maintenance will be lifted. But Rodney, if you order a card today, you'll get the free digital card, of course. But the cards that are going out right now to new people are working 100%. They're working at ATMs. They're working at the why? Because these are listed with our new processing company and new BIN numbers. Now, if you ordered a card and didn't receive one and never activated a card or received a card, you're getting your cards now too. Okay, Rodney?
So if I order it today, what's the ETA? A couple weeks?
Let me get my crystal ball. Oh, I don't have one. Just kidding. So, what we're saying, you're in the United States, right, Rodney?
Yes.
Now, we're sending hundreds and hundreds of cards out to the U.S. right now. In fact, about 1,000. So I would suspect within, 2 to 3 weeks would be realistic.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, well, now, Rodney, I have a question for you, sir, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Why would you order a card?
I'm crypto friendly, so yes. I have a lot of things going on. I got some projects going on where I'm going to need access, and I don't want the United States government taxing me on anything I don't need to be taxed on. They already taxed the heck out of me already. So
I understand. No problem. Well, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you.
Tech One iPhone. Did you have a testimonial or a question?
Hi, Al, and everyone.
Who is this? Who is this? I'm sorry.
It's Tembi from South Africa.
Oh, Timby. Okay, it's what did it say? I thought Tech One. Okay, Timby, welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. I just wanted to ask something. My leader is here, Bentley B.
Yes.
Yes, I just wanted to ask if I've got a plastic card. Can I order a metal one? And then how am I going to be using both of them? Are they going to be joined together or I have to?
Great question, Timmy. And where in South Africa are you?
In Pretoria.
Are you going to be coming and joining us in Johannesburg or Durban?
Definitely in Pretoria, Johannesburg. Definitely.
I'm going to ask Fred Moore, our Bancus corporate trainer, to answer that question if he would.
Okay,
yes,
sir.
yes. If you want to get, if you have a plastic card and you want to order a metal card, you can do that from the same app, and those two cards will apply to the balance you have, the card balance you have on that app. So if you use either card, okay, the balance you have in your crypto account will apply to that card.
Okay, well,
that sound good?
Yes.
All right, welcome. And I get the metal card because it is amazing. When you hand this to somebody, I did just this morning. What is this?
Is with the same email?
Yeah, you can add to your account. Correct. Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you, Timby. We'll see you in South Africa. And O'Neill Reed, go right ahead. Where
Thank
you?
you.
Hello. I'm from Jamaica.
Jamaica is in the house.
But the next one is yeah. I was going to ask how long it will take for me to receive the card in Jamaica here, but
sure.
I don't know if it possibly you can answer that.
Good question. Good question. So I'm going to let you know, sir. I'm going to mute you because it's a little back. Jamaica, we've had a little sticking point. Now, we just got cards through India, all over the world, but Jamaica has held up our cards at customs. And we've talked to the custom commissioner. We've sent paperwork. We're working through their system, but it has been a challenge in Jamaica. Now, the good news is, sir, if you ordered a card, you'll get the digital card right away. You can use that for online payments. Soon you can tap it, use it when you're out. But the physical cards in Jamaica have been a bit of a challenge. We're working on it. We've got some representatives working on it. So I'm expecting to get that resolved soon. But you will get your digital card right away, sir. So we wish it would be even quicker, but they've been holding it up now for about 2 weeks, maybe 3. So we're working on it. Jamaica, we want to come to Jamaica next year, by the way. It's going to be on our radar. So awesome. Congratulations. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any other questions? Testimonials. Did anybody here get a card recently? We love to hear about the success stories because we know we're sending hundreds and hundreds of them out.
Hello, everyone.
Deborah, go right ahead.
Yes, I got my card on the 17th of June. I was flying to Jamaica on the 17th. And I said, let me check my mail before I get on this plane.
Oh.
And there it was. So I'm looking at it now, and I will be activating it after this call.
Awesome. Congratulations, Deborah. That's good news. We're happy for you. Definitely. Fantastic. Charlene,
Thank you.
You're welcome, Charlene. Now, you've got some pyramids there, Charlene. That's on my list. I haven't been there yet, Charlene.
It's on my list, too.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
So I'm really excited. I received my Bancus card a few days ago, maybe the same day as that other lady, Deborah. But now I am trying to figure out 2 things. Okay. How to talk to the support AI, and also how to load my card. And I think I saw you talking about it a little bit early on the Zoom call, but I apologize. I was actually helping another friend of mine who called me work through some computer things, and I didn't catch it all.
Well, yeah. Charlene, a couple things I would recommend, and congratulations. First, take a selfie and send it in to us for our WhatsApp group. We want to celebrate your getting your card. Send it to me directly or whoever is in your leadership level. We want to celebrate that with you and everyone else. Secondly, tomorrow there is a training. Fred Moore does. He will post that in our chat. I would encourage you to be on the training. He'll walk you through everything so you'll understand, okay?
That's awesome. I plan on it. I have it on my calendar for tomorrow.
Excellent, Charlene. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Maddie Smith. Go right ahead, Maddie.
Hey, Al, again, and everyone else. I have been off the grid for, I guess, few months with Bancus. I guess when they were going through the maintenance and everything. So I'm trying to get back reconnected. Now, I had an old the black metal card. And when we changed the processor from Visa to MasterCard, or do I need to order a new card? I think I got the plastic one.
Okay. No, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. In fact, anyone who has a card right now, because of maintenance, as soon as maintenance is lifted, your cards will be operational too. So you can order a card if you like. Maybe you want to upgrade to a metal, or you can go quick till the maintenance is lifted.
Okay, but I'm saying, since I already have a black card from before, do I have to order another new black card if I want a black card, or will that old card work?
That's gonna work. That's gonna work too, Maddie.
As long as you activated that card.
Yeah, my other card was activated.
Okay, yeah. So when the maintenance is lifted, as Al said, that card will be operational again. So you don't have to do anything.
Perfect.
Good, Maddie. Good. I'm glad you said that, Fred. Thank you. And by the way, if you did not activate your card for whatever reason, you're on the list to get a new card because the system has identified you never activated the card. So either way, you're safe. But Maddie, yes, that card will be fine. Okay, Yah bless. Go right ahead. Yah bless.
Hi there, Andres and everyone. Yes, I ordered the metal card December time, but just recently came around to activating it. And yes, it doesn't work. So obviously because of the maintenance. So
was that a card you got in December, right? Yah bless.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And you just activated it?
Yeah, recently I was trying to, but every time I was trying to put the correct information down, it just kept saying card error.
Fred, you want to handle that? Go right ahead.
Yeah,
because it's a metal card.
Yeah, it's a metal card that you receive months back. Okay, it's one of the cards. And if you try to activate that card, it will not activate. Okay?
Right.
So what's going to happen is that, according to the system, you never got a card because you never activated that card. So what's going to happen is that you will receive a card. Whatever you purchase, that's what you will receive.
Right. Okay. So how long do you think it will take to reach the UK?
Well, we're sending cards out all over. So, we're expecting people to get their cards within the next 30 days or less.
Okay. Thank you.
The UK is getting them from Spain, by the way. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Now I want to take a moment before we go into any other questions and talk about our program, because who here wants to get paid while they sleep? Raise your hand, everybody. Yes, and yes, and yes, of course. We'll come back to questions in a few minutes. So we have a referral program that's very, very simple, everyone. And I love it because it's simple. And what do I mean by that? If you refer anyone to Bancus and they decide to join, like you and me, and purchase a card, you're going to get paid. What will you get paid? 10% of the purchase price. So this metal card, you will get $8.50 immediately. This all happens in real time. It goes right into your account that you can go to the ATM or use as a MasterCard or Visa. Now, I know you're not going to get rich on $8.50. But you can help as many people as you like. In fact, we have people here that are going into crypto communities that they didn't even know before and offering a solution for them to be able to use this card, because everybody needs a solution, ladies and gentlemen. So you can help as many people as you like. In fact, we have people on our team that have helped 10 people, 20 people, 50 people, 100 people. We actually...
What happened? We lost.
I think Marcel got disconnected.
Yeah.
Wow.
We lost Al.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just stand by. Reaching out to him. Hold on. Yeah, Al lost power for some reason, but he's on his way back, so just stand by. In the meantime, does anybody else have any questions? Because whatever questions that you have, I'm pretty sure I can answer as well.
I have a quick one, Fred.
Go ahead, Charlene.
I'd like to know where I can get that hat.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be having a lot of marketing material, giveaways, things of that nature. So, yeah, you'll have an opportunity to get hats, coffee mugs, parkers, hoodies. Yeah, so you'll have an opportunity to get this.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Okay. All right. Kente X, you have a question, sir.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear.
Hi. Yeah. I'm totally new to this, and I'm very interested, and I just want to know the concept, like how this whole Bancus thing work. Do I have to have like cryptocurrency to get started, or my brother Minister Toure, you know what I mean, he the one that introduced me to this stuff, as well as I have a brother Vincent, and they were telling me about this, you know, about residual income, and that's what I need. So I'm like, well, how this thing work? Do I need cryptocurrency? Like, how it work?
Okay. So you said Brother Eric had referred you to this.
Yes, sir. He introduced me to this about this opportunity.
Yeah. Well, for the sake of going through an explanation, I'm his sponsor, and he is one of the best people to talk to. Okay, to answer your question, I can answer your question, but it's better that if you just go to him directly, and especially if he's a person that has referred you, he'll tell you exactly everything you need to know.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fred. Sorry about that, gang. I guess we had a little power shut down here. That was kind of weird. It doesn't happen often. I'll tell you, it's the first time I've had it happen here. So thank you, Fred, for doing that. We appreciate it. That's what this is about, team. We've got great leadership.
Yeah.
We've got great leadership. Where did you leave it off?
Yeah, I was talking to Kente, who was actually invited here by Brother Eric Teray Muhammad.
Okay.
So I was just referring him back to Eric regarding his question.
Okay.
He's really, really fresh in the crypto space and wanted to know, pretty much
awesome
everything from scratch. So I just back to Eric.
Definitely. And come to our training. So, gang, let's get back to money. Let's get back to referrals. So every time you refer somebody, you get paid 10%. But don't stop there. There's communities all over the world that need this solution. Tens and tens of thousands of people. We just had another one contact us with 70,000. We're going to have a private brand program very soon where they're going to get their logo and you'll get paid on every card. But again, we have members on this team, 3 of them as a fact. We have Mr. Mabu. Mr. Mabu has brought in over 130 people himself. Mr. Neville Easley, over 140 people himself. Mr. Eric Turk Muhammad, over 170 people himself. Now, when that happens, you build wide. You have a long, big foundation. You're going to see the second way we get paid very soon. But not only you get paid on those people, when their people get cards, you get paid on the second level. Actually, 15%, a little more on the second level. So all those people you help, when they help people, you get paid also. And even on the third level, you're going to get paid on people you don't even know, ladies and gentlemen. That's our first bonus. But the second bonus, is what I call massive passive residual income. Massive passive residual income. Why do I say that? Because everyone that comes into your network, when they load the card to use their card, you get paid. Morning, noon, and night, anywhere in the world. So, for example, okay, the people you help personally, you get paid. Remember that 1% fee that goes into the referral program? You get paid 0.248% of the 1% fee every time they load their card to use their card. 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, morning, noon, and night. On the second level, you get a little more. You get 0.45% of 1%, a little more. And those are people you may not even know. Every time they use their card, they load their card to use their card, you get paid. Yes, morning, noon, and night, anywhere in the world. The third level, you're back to 0.248%, 1%, but you get paid every time they load their card to use their card in the world. Let me give you an example. Mr. Eric Turk Muhammad, our number one in the company, has over 1,000 people in his network that he's getting paid every time they load the card to use a card. Think about it. They might use it every month, every week, every day. You get paid. It's like having an ATM machine all over the world. Every time they load their card to use their card, you get paid. And we're coming out with another program for those of you that are here to help a lot of people. We call it the BRN, Bancus Referral Network, Career Advancement Program. You can rank up to bank up. And when you rank up, guess what? You don't get 3 levels, you get another level permanently. To 5th level, to 6th level, to 7th level, to 8th level, all over your organization, all over the world. Not only that, you're going to get some other benefits. Like you're going to get some travel benefits, hotel benefits. You might even get this amazing Bancus silver card loaded with $2,000 to $5,000. You might get this Bancus gold card loaded from $5,000 to $10,000. Yes, and then we're going to have trips, summits. We have a summit coming up in August. In fact, we have a challenge right now for all of us. You bring in 100 people plus, cumulative. Not just in 1 month, but month after month after month. But right now, the challenge is 100 plus. And you're getting an all expenses paid trip to Mexico City, to our corporate office, wherever you are in the world. That's an amazing program. And we've already got several people qualified coming to our next leadership summit in August at the corporate office. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you know we'll be in South Africa in July. We have a leadership summit in August. We're looking at Atlanta in September. We're looking at December anniversary event. And I want to share something with you, something special that you can order right now. Here it goes. This is our collectible commemorative cards. This is for the World Cup. If you can see it, let me do this way.
Back.
Let me try, go back a little bit. Come on, there's a World Cup as well as way back here. It's the World Cup. It's a big football, soccer ball. You can get in different colors. Okay. Our next card is going to be the USA 250th anniversary card in different colors. Our next card is going to be the Nelson Mandela card as we're in South Africa. We're going to have a card every month. And if you collect 6 of our cards, you're going to get a free ticket to our anniversary event in December. You're also going to get the next commemorative collectible card in January for 2027. And you're also going to get some of these hats, merchandise. Yes, you're going to get a box of hats, jerseys, hoodies, coffee mug, and everything. It's amazing. So lots is happening. We have a new product coming out. And let me just share it with you just for a moment. Just for a moment. It will be announced officially next week. But we are going to be offering real world assets. A real world asset. Not a coin based on the market. Not a pump and dump. Lose your money. High risk. Real world assets. And we're going to have educational seminars on this for you. What does it mean? Well, first of all, you'll be able to get a real world asset from Bancus. We want to help you become a co-owner of Bancus by getting one of our bank tokens. The bank token is on the valuation of a company, our company, not high risk, not market move, not pump and dump. It's based on the value of an asset, our company. But even take a little further, we're opening a product called Mint. Mint is going to be a platform with programs on it that you can look in the network and decide if you want to get maybe some equity in an office building in Dubai. Maybe you want to get some real estate in Mexico. Maybe you want to get part of Mr. Alejandro's racehorse. Whatever it is, you'll be able to acquire the real world asset for that opportunity and get paid according to the opportunity. It could be getting paid every month if it's an office building or an apartment building. That's coming out called Mint. It is an incredible program. We're going to share more information very soon. We're going to launch it next week, and you'll be amazed at what we have for you. Plus 4 more products. What would you say if you could put up your Bitcoin and loan on it? Not sell it, but loan 80% of value to use that equity. What would you say to a pay system that merchants can use, small, medium, big, that they can take crypto and cards, low fees, and you get paid? Ladies and gentlemen, those are just some of our new products coming out that are amazing, amazing. So again, we're not stopping. So let me take a moment here, if I may. I want to go to our South African sales director, Mr. Zaf. Mr. Zaf, what are your feelings about these products coming out, sir? If you're there, Mr.
Zaf. Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
In life, less is not more, more is more. That's just my belief. And with Bancus already, whatever's coming next is amazing because it's a complete unit. And like I said before, it's a lifestyle. So everything you have right here gears you up for success. It's only up to you whether you want to be successful or not. You can basically follow us to greatness if you want, or you can figure it out your own way. But why recreate the wheel when Mr. Alejandro and Charlie and company have already put in the hard work and effort? All you got to do is take it out and monetize it. To me, it's the single best thing I came across when it comes to the tech field, and I'm in it to win it.
Excellent, and he's building a big team. We're excited to get down to the, and here we go, Mr. Zaf. I want to show you the latest thing that I just got from our marketing department a couple seconds ago. Let me bring it up in my Telegram, if it's working. There it is. I want to show you the latest, and this is hot off the presses, everybody. Let me make sure you can see my screen. Hang on. We like to share good news, everybody. Good news. And there's lots of it coming from Bancus. Mr. Zaf, can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, 1 second. Can you see our new flyer?
Yes, yes. Amazing.
We just changed it a little bit. Look at that big word community down there.
Oh, lovely.
And a nice flag. That's what.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, go ahead.
Yes, no, that is wonderful. Look, people, you don't even have to be in South Africa to invite people to this. That's one way of building your business. You know, one thing I've learned is I like to build a business where I go to sleep, another country wakes up, and they build a business. So in a way, you make money while you sleep. Look at it that way. Reach out on your social media. Just put a text on WhatsApp. And this is how I began my empire in network marketing. Whenever a country is launching, I put a text out on WhatsApp. Who do you know in, let's say, Italy? Or who do you know in, let's say, Portugal? People will comment. In that way, you potentially have 2 people that could join your business. Because that person will know why you have a product. And they can introduce you to someone. If they say, no, it's fine, we'll introduce you to someone. Build your business a smart way. Social media is here. Use it as a powerhouse to build your business. So thank you so much, Mr. L.
Very good point, ladies and gentlemen. What I've done through the years is that's how I travel, because it's all business and we're just going to meet more friends, more partners. It's a blessing. I want to take another minute here and let Mr. Fred Moore share some news about the training and his experience in Mexico City.
All right, thanks a lot, Al. I will share the information on the training first. Let me post that. And please refrain from posting anything in the chat right now while I'm doing this so everybody can see it. So I am posting right now. And the thing you have to pay attention about this is that it's a different link than the Zoom that you're on right now. Okay, it's going to be at the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, but it's a different link and a different passcode. Okay, so grab that, and of course, it'll be posted in the WhatsApp group. Now, for those of you who are not in the WhatsApp group and you need the link, I'm going to post that as well. So let me do that now.
Everybody join the WhatsApp group. We post the latest information. You don't want to miss out. Stay plugged.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, and so just right quick in regards to, you know, my experience in Mexico, I'm going to show some exciting video, but, you know, to me, Bancus is living up to their commitment as being a fintech company. Okay, so we got products and services and major that's very, very special, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And Al, let me know if you see my screen.
It's coming up.
Okay, you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And so, you know, we've seen and at least heard, you know, of the Bancus One, okay, the plane that's owned and operated, you know, by Bancus and our co-founder, Mr. Charlie. And so
I'm going to challenge you right now to unmute yourself. Tell
Durban, South Africa.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm posting it. Community.
Tennessee.
Inigo from New Orleans. New Orleans.
Inigo from South Africa. Eagle from Louisiana.
I'm Eagle from Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast is in the house. Welcome.
I'm also an eagle from South Africa.
South Africa, yeah.
An eagle from Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
Eagle from Curacao.
Curacao, yeah. Keep flying high, everybody. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Thank you all for the invitation. I miss you.